Hey guys, Kev here, and I have another unboxing for you. So, this knife here is from Enrique Pena. Or some people say Pena, some people say Pena. I don't know. It's Enrique Pena to me. This is his front flipper Swayback large in brown micarta, I believe. So, before I started the channel, I tried some of his X series knives. They're the Riot made knives in the front flipper category. And I also tried the Mula, which is a thumb stud knife that you can front flip. And basically what I found out was, even with the ones with bolster locks, it just doesn't work for a lefty. And I've done the whole front flipper thing in a video. But recently, I've bought some front flippers, or knives that can be front flip, and I've found that it does kind of work for me as a lefty, but it depends on the knife, so it's kind of sketch, right? For example, you have the Vero Engineering Axon, which obviously you can flick with the V-spot, but it has this jimping up here and is made to be front flipped, so I can grip it and front flip it, which works perfectly fine. Normally, as a lefty, the clip, or as anybody, the clip plays a key part when you're front flipping because you grab onto it as leverage to flip the knife out. But some knives like this have made it where you can kind of grab the scale, or they're just wide enough that it works. So there's the Axon. And then I got the Synapse XL from Vero, which is a traditional flipper, which you can also use the Spidey flick on the right side. And then it also has jimping up here. And if you do it properly, you can front flip it, even left-handed. Again, I think it's because it's a wide enough knife. The action on this knife is just silly, guys. So there's that. But then there's knives like this. The mini micarta morph. I have this in as a loaner for my buddy Alex, 814 EDC. And this is a lot harder. Like, I can do it, but it's just so skinny, and I don't have a clip. Like, right-handed, you can just hang onto that clip, and then you don't have any issues comfortably flipping it out. But left-handed, you kind of have to grab the scale, and it's just a little bit awkward. So there's that one. And then the reason why I'm buying this one, the Pena, is because I got this Mach 1 from Wingman EDC, which you can flip out like that, but it has a top flipper that works left-handed. Somehow it fits in my hand, and I can do it. And then I like to do the reach around. So it does work, guys. I know I've stated that front flippers just don't work for lefties. I'm starting to come back on that a little bit. So I might need to revisit that video and kind of update it a little bit. But it doesn't work traditionally. Like, the way you want to hold a knife to front flip it, you can't really do that left-handed. You kind of have to maneuver a little bit, right? I also ordered a 521, or bought one from somebody. So, 523, sorry. So I'm a hypocrite. Sue me. I have my Dock Street here. The unboxing knife, fitting enough, is the Ferrum Forge Stinger. This was a gift from my good buddy Jake, Bearded Gear. And the reason that's fitting is because over the last weekend, he sent me a picture of this Swayback, and he said, just ordered one. And of course I said, I don't like Swaybacks, and I've tried the Pena front flippers. It's kind of ugly. Like, I don't want one, right? And for some stupid-ass reason, 2 days later, I bought one. I still don't know why. Anyway, I'm loving this knife. I got some custom scales on the way. So I'm going to do a unbox or a first impressions and disassembly of this. And I'll put those scales on, try to put some skips in there. This is not only a fantastic sub $100 knife. I'm starting to think this is just a fantastic knife in general. And I love when that happens, when a knife that's sub 100 just really shines like that. I used this today because we had a ton of recycling and I had to cut some boxes down to get them in to the recycle bin. And this thing, it cuts like a dream, guys. So I am loving this. So let's get into this. I've been talking for probably 10 minutes. Put that away. Freaking stinger is good. So I just wanted to kind of preface this by saying I expect not to like it. And I hate that, but it is what it is. And I saw Jake's today. Titanium brown micarta Swayback large. And his looks awesome. I think the black micarta was the way to go, but it wasn't available anymore when I ordered it. So I got brown. Pena X series, and I think the regular size one was like 2.875 inches on the blade, and this is 3 1/4, so it's a bit bigger. You get this cool Pena cloth, a really big, nice knife cleaning cloth that I'm pretty sure nobody uses. Everybody just folds it up and puts it back in the box. Because you never know when you're going to trade it or whatever, right? Okay, let's take a look here, guys. It's pretty cool looking. That's the knife right there. Is it in a sealed pouch? It is. Wow. We get to use our knife. Man, I love the Spidey flick on this thing. Ugh, it's so good. He says as he fucks it up. All right. There it is. Man, this thing is so weird. Alright, let me put all this away. So sorry, guys. I know, I can ramble. I can really do some rambling. But, whatever. If you're watching, you probably know that. And if you don't know that, I'm sorry. But, that's how we do it over here. So, here's the knife, guys. This thing just... Right off the bat, I'm thinking it feels like a banana. It's dead centered. It just feels like a banana, like it's curved like this. Like it doesn't make sense to me ergonomically to have a knife curved that way. Like this feels good. But holding it this way makes no sense. This is going to be interesting, guys. This brown micarta is really nice. It's real nice, Clark. Yeah, it just feels weird. Like, I feel like the backspacer should be on this side. I know I'm a dope, but no nail nick. It would have been cool to kind of have a flickable nail nick or something. I'm scared to open this, but do I have enough room? Okay. Yeah, it just feels weird. Like, am I crazy? I want to hold it like this. I want to hold it back. This is comfortable. So if I ever need to do a reverse draw cut or whatever Jake calls it all the time, or whatever it is, yeah, it just feels kind of goofy like that. It's interesting. This blade is incredible, though, guys. Look at that. It's just I guess a Warney, right? Just a straight Warney with a tip down here. I mean, perfect for getting into, like, packages and stuff. It's M390, and it says Pena X series right there. Let's see how it closes. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. I mean, I for sure like the size better than I had an Apache. I had a Barlow. I had a couple of the Barlows. So reach around for a lefty. Yeah, I can do the reach around. Interesting. It just feels weird ergonomically because of this. This hump right here gets into my palm, like right there. And that's not very comfortable. If I hold it like this, like in a hammer grip, I guess it's called, then yeah, it kind of avoids that. But if I hold it normally, which I think is called a saber grip, it's a little weird. But I mean, I can hold it like this. It's fine. It is a bolster lock, you'll see there, because it's not a full frame lock. even though you can see the relief cut down here on the inside there. Obviously, the scales are, or liners, whatever, are titanium. And it's all T8, looks like. It might even be T10, but it's definitely T8 at least. Let me try the front flip again. Yeah, I mean, it works. So it's just big enough, I guess, at this point. It's big enough to where a lefty can hold it and use it. So, I mean, that's definitely good. Action is phenomenal. You can do the reach around. Yeah. I mean, it works lefty, guys. I mean, again, I like it better right-handed because you have the clip. So I can hang onto the clip like that. And then I can get up to the front flipper and go for it, right? And I have more control that way. As opposed to lefty where you can't have the clip. You kind of got to hang onto the scale a little bit and turn the knife inward some. But if you flip it out good enough, it comes out and it's good to go. Yeah, it's super, super interesting and strange to me. The blade stock is actually a bit thicker than I would have expected on this. Oh, well, you can see that. But, yeah, looks like a bird, kind of. I definitely am not into swaybacks at all. Kind of look, yeah, it's just backwards. Like, if they flipped it around, I think this would be way more comfortable. You know, I just think that it feels so much more comfortable, like naturally. So I don't know if this is meant to be like, it makes no sense. Why would you want to hold your knife like this? You know, or like this. Like, who would want to do that? Like, for fun or whatever? I don't know. Like, naturally, it makes no sense to me. But detent is dialed in perfectly. I think this is the best detent I've felt on one of his front flippers. The other ones I had were a little bit stiff, so it was hard to do this kind of reach around. And probably because they were so much smaller, I was putting pressure on the lock bar somehow and causing other issues. But this one I can manipulate pretty well. So I can't wait till he does, if he does like a large Apache or a large Barlow. Oh my God, I'd be all over the Barlow if it was large. But this is okay for now. So I'll be doing the normal review process. I think on this guy, I will take it apart and probably see if I can drop some skiffies in there. But I don't think it needs it. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm just doing it for no reason. If I dropped a little bit of KPL in there, I bet this thing would be singing even more than it already is. So, really cool knife from Enrique Pena and Riot. I have rambled plenty. This is the large Swayback X Series front flipper. So, really, really cool knife. Yeah, I will get back to you guys and let you know how it's going with this guy. Absolutely love you guys. Hope you have a fantastic day, and I will catch you later.